In February 94, Sonic 3 came blasting into my living room. It had all the attitude, speed and flair of the two previous games and dolloped on a whole lot more action. This was to be the biggest adventure yet. Sonic gained some new abilities with these crazy shields. The giant rings made a comeback and took on a whole new meaning than just acting as special stage doors. A save feature was added, making it easy to access specific levels. Knuckles joined the cast, first as a bad guy duped by Robotnik to stop Sonic, then as a playable character with the release of the lock-on cartridge Sonic and Knuckles in October 1994. Joining both games together made one huge 32-bit epic. And to top it all off, we finally got to fly around as Tails. Sonic 3 and Knuckles seem to have everything, and it remains my favourite Sonic game all these years later. The box art of Sonic and Knuckles was what got me into collecting, and this video explores some of the box variants from around the world. As usual, we start off in Europe where we see the most variants. Sonic 3 was one of the very first Blue Spine games after Sega updated their art style in the region. The artwork front and back is much more colourful, and it was that iconic Sonic and Knuckles logo that started this journey of collecting Sonic games for me. Firstly, there are two different back arts for Sonic and Knuckles. Look how the lock-on section at the bottom are laid out differently. The variants start to become more minor when we introduce pack-in or not for resale games. Sonic 3 has a made in Japan, assembled in the UK, and pack-in barcodes, although all the main art stays the same. The Sega codes for the different Sonic and Knuckles games are interesting. The one on the left is the pack-in, and the two others refer to the different back arts. All the carts are the same, but Sonic and Knuckles has two manual variants, a long and tall version. They are laid out differently inside, with the tall version being the most aesthetically pleasing. There are Portuguese versions featuring the Telltale sticker, and research shows that this rare Eternal Champions poster was only given out in the Sonic 3 Mega Drive 2 pack we looked at earlier. Hopping over the Atlantic to the Americas, we have a few variants, but there are many more out there, including variants from Brazil and Canada. The box art follows suit with the European in that it has an update, but no blue spines here. Now they are red. There is lots to take in, and I love the red as it reminds me of my favourite character Knuckles. It is worth noting all the cool leaflets in these boxes, including a Sonic and Knuckles merch catalogue that blows my mind. Sonic 3 saw a mega hit release in the USA with a slightly different version coming from Mexico, courtesy of Majesco, who distributed in the region. Some differences in the copyright and a lack of Sega seal are the main differences, but the cart also has some changes, with the Majesco one being assembled in Mexico. The manuals are mostly the same, just a few parts here and there show any differences. I find the artwork from the Americas fascinating, and hopefully can add some bazillion tech toy Sonic 3 and Knuckles variants to show you soon. Flying across the Pacific, it makes sense to show the Australian Aussie Soft and Asian PAL versions together. Starting with the minimalist Platinum range, Aussie Soft keep to their usual lower quality, but the main art is the same as the Euro version. The Aussie Soft info is on the back, and interestingly, the Sonic and Knuckles manual is the same as the long European version, although Sonic 3 has the hideous fold-out manual. The more pleasant Asian PAL versions mix up the European and American box art with dashes of Brazilian tech toy thrown in for good measure. They have cool cart art, but sadly any extra language manuals are missing from my copies. Saving the very best until last, it is hard not to fall in love with the Japanese artwork for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. The colours are bold and vibrant, huge pictures of the characters and shapes splashed everywhere. The inclusion of the white really sets off the contrast of blue and red for Sonic and Knuckles. The manuals are filled to the brim with colour and vibrancy that we do not see in other regions. This is my favourite, and the one I feel does these two awesome games the most justice. So there you have it, a whistle-stop tour around the world looking at some of the box arts for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. There are still plenty out there, more variants to get hold of, and one day I hope to catalogue them all. What was your favourite? Which did you find the most interesting? However we look at the box art, nothing takes away just how special this pair of Sega classic games are. It is not just the lock-on technology, or the save feature, it is not even a flying Tails or newcomer Knuckles that makes this great. It is more than the sum of its parts, and remains the best Sonic yet. I've been Retro Faith, thanks for watching, keep it retro.